You said y'all is the goat. Saunderlism, he's back. Hey man, I appreciate that. Appreciate that uneven. First of all, hi man, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Um, Give me a second. I still gotta set a few things up before we get started. First of all, how does the mic sound? Hopefully the mic sounds pretty good. Hopefully the quality looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now, if you can still hear me pretty good. This stream is gonna be really weird for me because I'm gonna kind of be like, good, okay, good to hear. All good. Thank you. Like I said, this stream is gonna be a little bit weird for me because I'm locked in on two different things. I want to play Lego Batman Legacy. Well, I want to play Lego Batman. I'm not gonna say the whole name; it's a mouthful. I want to play Lego Batman, but let me ask you an even. Do you know perchance what's uh do you know Dead by Daylight? Are you a fan of the game Dead by Daylight by any chance? No, but I know it. Okay, well, basically right now there's an anniversary going on with them, right? They're celebrating their 10-year anniversary. And what they've done right now is they've made a cryptic stream. Yesterday they made a stream that said tune in at 9 p.m. And it's been about 7 hours, and all we've seen is like, shit, why am I even talking about it when I can just pull it up? Here, let me pull it up for you. I'll pull it up for you real quickly before we get started. 1 second, please. Gotta pull it up on my camera or my laptop. Okay, here we go. Okay, now let me actually make the screen smaller where you can see it. Okay. Oh, that's Lego Batman. We'll play that in a minute, but I made the webcam smaller right here. Does your views ever glitch? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a common. I think that might be a common thing in general when it comes to like viewers glitching because sometimes when I'm streaming it says I have like 10 people watching, sometimes more than that. Yeah, it glitches out, don't worry. I feel like that's I don't know. I might be tripping. It might be a common thing. Anyway, sorry. Here, let me put that on and then turn this off. Okay, so Dead by Daylight has had this anniversary thing going on, right? Where it's this cryptic screen right here. As you can see, there is nothing going on. When we first started, it looked like this. This is what the screen looked like when we actually first started, when the first stream started. It's been 7 hours. Literally, it's been 7 hours. And excuse me. Sometimes when I'm streaming, it says I have three viewers at the start. Yeah, it bugs out like I mentioned. But yeah, like I've mentioned, there we go. Mic sound like that. I don't like how my mic sounds. But yeah, the stream started off like this, and after 7 hours, we're now right here. The screen has gotten darker, obviously. There's been a few cryptic or vague things that's been going on, so it's like I'm watching another live streamer, but I also want to play Lego Batman, but I also want to watch what's going on right here. It's like there's a lot going on my plate right now. Um, Another reason why it might glitch out though, uneven, is probably because if you watch oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, that's also been happening for the past few hours. Jesus, that actually scared me. Um, oh God, hold on, give me a second. Play for 30 minutes or an hour. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Anyways, sorry, I got distracted from that noise. I got a little scared. Yeah, that's what's happening. Like they do these little snippets or things that goes on in the background. Like some people say that there's like a light that's going on between this window right here. There's also a light right there too. There's also a well, not too long ago before I started streaming, there was a woman that was crying, but it's gone away. And the fog is kind of thickening, so it's interesting. But sorry, let me get back to what I was talking to you about. Sometimes when you're watching your own stream, it counts as like a secondary viewer. So if you got three viewers, then two people are probably watching you at that time, and then if you're watching your own stream, that counts as a view as well. So that could be what's happening with you. But don't worry. I mean, uh, YouTube's view system, especially when you're live, glitches out all the time. Especially if people like view bot your streams or anything like that. So yeah. Whoa. Light is getting darker. Brighter, excuse me. So, another thing I also forgot to mention is that Dead by Daylight or Behavior has been like posting a bunch of vague pictures on their Twitter account or X, whatever people want to call it. I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter until forever because I mean Twitter just sounds a lot better than X in my opinion. My capture card is mid. It lags and quality dips sometimes. Hmm, that's fair. What type of capture card do you have? Out of curiosity. Oh, and if you're going live, are you sure that it's the capture card, or are you just like curious? Excuse me. Are you curious about like it being your capture card, or are you just curious about it like it may be your internet? Because sometimes your internet, depending on what you have, it can just like suddenly drop the quality of the stream. I don't know if the capture card can do that. I think it can, but I think internet plays more in effect here than the capture card. It was a cheap one, good for $30. I don't know, my internet might be. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm assuming you play online games, right? When you play online games, does your like internet ever spike? Does it like do anything wild? Like when you're not streaming or doing anything like that? Or does your internet run smoothly no matter what? Because you got your answer right there. Like if your internet acts the exact same while you're not streaming, then that just goes to show you that the internet is probably the issue and not the capture card. Because I think capture cards, I don't remember how much I got mine for because it was a while ago. I think I may have paid like 40, $50 for it, if I'm being honest. But I think capture cards go for that much. My internet says it stays under full bar. Yeah, but like just under it. Okay, okay. Do you play online games? Well, I'm assuming since you stream, you play online games, right? What's your average ping in those games? Like, is your ping like in the hundreds? Is it below 50? Does it like spike from time to time? Like what? Also, it depends on what game you're playing too, because a lot of games, some games just like have really bad servers. Like for instance, Dead by Daylight. That's really ironic because I'm literally watching this right now. Like Dead by Daylight sometimes throws you into servers where like the game or like the server is just bad and everybody is lagging despite having good internet. A lot of people think that like host like killers or host the games and these type of uh what am I trying to say? Sorry. I feel like people think that like host the game, like the killer might host the game or something like that, and people, I don't know, people may think that that's the reason they're lagging, but no, sometimes it can just be the server or your internet's just spiking. You said Minecraft, I think like 30 maybe. I'm not sure. My game was smooth but streamed to lag. Hmm. What are you streaming on? Are you streaming on your laptop or are you streaming on your plate? Wait. Yeah. Are you streaming on your PC or are you streaming on your laptop? Because it could be your laptop too. See, that's like I'm also kind of getting the hang of streaming from on PC. I don't have the best PC, I can tell you that. Like I for sure don't have the best one. My laptop? Oh, okay. Do you know, like, okay, now let me ask you my next question. Is your laptop good? Like, do you have a really good laptop? Because even though Minecraft may not be a game that, like, strains your RAM or your laptop badly, streaming it can, because even on my laptop that I have right now, I can tell you right now, my laptop is not the best by any means, but if I try to live stream a game, it's not, like, big. My stream will just like lag and go out and so to me, I don't know much about your situation that's going on, but to me it just sounds like your laptop might be the issue. Maybe. Okay, let me see. It's pretty good for a Facebook Marketplace, or should I say Chromebook. Like the stream is pretty lined up for the timings, but it lags every now and then, but for a short time. Oh, oh, you have a Chromebook? Oh my God, I think you may have gotten your answer right there then, because look, I had a Chromebook at one point, and I can tell you right now, having a Chromebook to play like any type of PC game is not the best. Because Chromebook just has so many like restrictions and limitations compared to like an actual like gaming PC. Oh, I think that's probably why. Okay, brother, I think we just got your answer then. If you have a Chromebook, then that goes to show that like I said, Chromebooks are not great just in general. If you want to game, like it's great if you want to have it as like a work, like a if you work online or if you have to do like college or school work. But if you're talking about just playing a game or streaming in general, I would never recommend. Excuse me, I will never recommend having a Chromebook. Like I said, Chromebook just has way too many limitations. I don't even know if you can. Um, yeah, I was about to say I don't even know if you could download Steam on a Chromebook. I could be wrong about that though, but man, there are just way too many limitations when it comes to that, dude. If you can, and if you can, I would highly recommend getting like I really can't recommend a computer to you, but I would recommend getting an HP laptop, which is what I have. It doesn't have the best specs, but the beauty about having a laptop or PC is depending on what you have, you can actually like change out like the RAM, how much gigabytes you have, the smoothness, a lot of things can be changed in it. That's what I plan on doing when I get the money for it. I'm definitely gonna like buy some better equipment and whatnot, and yeah. Sorry, give me a second. I'm texting someone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I used to stream and upload videos sometimes. I'd play GD, but on my Switch, I use my capture card and play MC. Yeah. Um. hmm. What is GD? What is that? What does that stand for? Thank you, by the way, for allowing me to do what I gotta do. It's currently, dude. You know what? I'm actually gonna change the title name. I really don't. I'm gonna change the title name real quickly. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna just name it this because yeah, I'm chatting with geometry. Oh, geometry dash. Okay, and chatting with you. Okay, okay, okay. Are those fireworks? Oh, okay, all right. No, but screaming creatures and gunshot. No, that's like fireworks to me. Oh, now we're hearing a bunch of crickets. It definitely could have been gunshots though. It's either gunshots. It was either gunshots or fireworks. I think it was definitely fireworks because you heard the like the little noise. Sorry, that wasn't the best firework impression, but still. um, but let me read what you had to say real quickly. Um, I used to stream and upload, but sometimes honestly, playing Geometry Dash and Minecraft are like really good games to like stream on. Honestly, I feel like if you're gonna get into streaming or anything like that, I feel like Geometry Dash and playing Minecraft are like the best things to do because, I mean, Minecraft and Geometry Dash both have loyal fan bases, so excuse me, that's one of the few best games to play. I found out, especially now that I've live streamed again, I found out that playing games that have like a good fan base behind them, or just like games in general that have a good like indie games, like I've met a lot of fans while like or new people have found my channel through like Undertale, Minecraft, Five Nights at Freddy's, definitely Five Nights at Freddy's. I can't stream Geometry Dash without lagging bad, but I can record it. That's strange. You can stream you oh wait, you can't stream Geometry Dash without it lagging, but I can record. Well, yeah, because when you it's difficult to explain, but when you stream a game, right? You got to realize that how do I explain this? Give me a second. I can totally explain this. Oh, okay. Well, wait, you should try to play Geometry Dash. I will eventually. I will definitely give Geometry Dash a try. I don't know when. I want to, but I have other games I gotta play first. Like I said, I want to play Lego Batman. Well, I want to play Lego Batman. Actually, I was going to play Lego Batman this stream, but I'm like, "Nah, I kind of want to watch this. I know it's like I know this is boring, and I know there ain't a lot going on here. But listen, I'm a huge fan of Dead by Daylight, and I want to stream this. So, and plus, it'd be a great time to talk to chat anyway. But yes, I would be down to play Geometry Dash. Actually, sounds like a really fun game to play actually on stream. Because I didn't realize how big of a fan base Geometry Dash has. Because so many people join my streams and they're like, "Hey man, like, you're playing all these games. You should play Geometry Dash. You should play Geometry Dash." So I'm like, "All right, fine. I'll give Geometry Dash a try. I'll give it a try." Okay. But don't be expecting me to play a bunch of like custom maps and like, doing a bunch of bizarre stuff on it. You know what I mean? I've seen Geometry Dash, and I don't think I would become like a diehard fan for it. I'd play it, but don't expect me to become like a Geometry Dash YouTuber or something. But listen, I okay, with your problem with you can't stream Geometry Dash, but you can record it, you have to understand something. First of all, when you stream, you are relying solely on your internet and your upload speed. Because if your game, listen, if you try to push streaming and it starts lagging, then you may get like a high ping or your internet will just start like overloading and that will cause like massive frame drops on stream. You know what I mean? So to me, now it sounds like it's more of an internet issue than it is like a computer or anything else type of issue. What you should probably do is you might need a lower I'm assuming you use OBS, right? Because OBS is like what everybody uses to stream. What I would recommend you do, because I've done this before, I recommend that you just drop your bit rate. If you're like what you need to do is you need to go to like any type of website that allows you to check your like how fast your internet is. And depending on what your upload speed is, most people usually cap out their like bit rates at like in the 6,000s, right? But if your stream is like constantly dropping rates or frame rates or output, then you might need to lower it down to like maybe two or three uh kilobytes per second. I know that sounds very confusing, but you gotta look into stuff like this when you're streaming. To me, it sounds like it's more of an internet issue than it is a laptop issue now. Because if you're able to record the game, because you said you can record the game, recording is different from streaming because streaming you're relying solely on your upload speed. When you record the game, you aren't relying on, upload speed. You're just relying on your internet or not internet, excuse me, on your laptop. And to me, it sounds like your laptop is pretty good. You just gotta uh, maybe get better internet, or the internet is what sounds like is the issue. I've tried to use OBS, but it didn't work. It has been working without anything. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. OBS handles stuff like that very smoothly. That's how I'm able to like, I'm able to live stream whatever I'm doing on my laptop and live stream whatever I'm doing on my, PlayStation and whatnot. So to me, like I said, what it sounds like for you, um, it honestly just sounds like it's an internet issue because your upload speed may not be good enough to, record games like Geometry Dash or Minecraft without it like stuttering. Should I use Streamlabs? Yes. I highly recommend you use Streamlabs or OBS because when you use Streamlabs or OBS, like you can do so much. Like you see on the top right of my screen, right? You're able to see your own messages. You can do that with OBS or Streamlabs. I think Streamlabs is in some cases better than OBS. In some cases. But in my personal opinion, if you're gonna ask me, I think you should use OBS because OBS is just a lot more easier for me. So yeah, I would highly recommend using OBS. It's really good, and everyone uses it. If I could, I would somehow find a way to multi-stream. You can multi-stream on OBS, but I need to find out how to do that. I haven't live streamed on my Twitch in so long, and that needs to change. Like I have to change that. Dude, I am so like curious as to who this is going to be. And how long, dude, I'm curious to know how long this stream is gonna last. Are you gonna search narwhals and you, brother? I've already did that before. I've already did that before. Ironically, when I was playing FNAF, it was either FNAF 2 or FNAF 4. I looked at a bunch of narwhal and seal videos to make me laugh, to kind of like calm me down. But yeah, I've already done that. Oh no, search up one by Mr. Weeble. Well, just not now. I'm sorry. I'm more interested in what I've got going on here. I think it's Weeble. I'll check it out, but not right now. We just gotta sit here and be patient and wait for whenever freaking here wants to announce who the killer is. It's a song. I could have figured that. I'm assuming it's a good song since you're recommending it to me. Oh, the fog disappeared. Oh, the only thing that sucks about this is that we do not know how long this will go on for. This can literally go on for days on end. Oh, and by the way, Uneven, I want to mention this too. I really need to be taking my own advice here, but if I'm you, and if you like streaming, right, and if your internet or laptop isn't giving you that much of an issue, I would highly recommend live streaming on Twitch. Twitch is way better on live streaming than it is on YouTube because, like, it's just so much better. Like, you can have a hype chat in the Twitch chat. There's just so many more better opportunities. I don't even think you can rate people on. Excuse me. I don't even think you can rate people on YouTube. Donations look a lot more smoother. Everything just looks a lot smoother on Twitch, and it's because Twitch was meant to be a live streaming platform. So I tried, but it was so laggy. Really? So when you tried live streaming on YouTube, that's when it became laggy for you? On Twitch? Yeah, but like on Twitch, I know you said that it was laggy on Twitch, but like Was it also lagging on YouTube, or did YouTube not give you any issues? No, no issues. Weird. That's strange. I don't know if Twitch uses more streaming output for live streaming, but that's very sus. Huh. That's I don't even okay, I can't even answer that. I've tried multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but for some odd reason it's just not working. I need to invest more time into it though, because I actually need to find out my dang self if my laptop can handle live streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. Because if you're live streaming, right, and you're really trying to make it out there, there is no reason why you shouldn't be live streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Especially now that people have made ways to like get around it. Whoa, hold on. Are those people? Whoa. Hey, buddy. Have you ever watched Invincible? Yes. I can't wait for the next season to come out next year. I'm not gonna spoil anything that happens in the story of Invincible, but man, if they're going, well, I say if they're going, what am I talking about? Uh, what's gonna happen next season is going to be crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't finna spoil nothing, but it's gonna get crazier next season. Yo, who are these people? There's multiple people in this cabin. Are y'all looking for something? Are they about to get engulfed in the fog? Because there is a little fog surrounding that area. I've watched season one. It was pretty intense, especially seven and eight. Brother, if you're just getting started with Invincible, oh my god, you're gonna love the upcoming seasons. Also, what is going on here? Are these guys like here to investigate like the crying girl? Because there was like a couple of minutes ago, there was a crying girl. Are they there to investigate what's going on here? Are these the potential survivors that are going to get engulfed into the fog? Like, what are we doing here? Nope, they're gone. Okay. Alright, well, what a tease. Oh, brother. Well, at least we got something. So let's see. Dude, okay, there's a few predictions that I think is going to happen. It's either going to be, by the way, they're teasing it. It looks like it's either going to be Slenderman or Jason because, like, the screen keeps, like, glitching out. The screen keeps, like, glitching out, you know what I mean? Like, occasionally it glitches out, stuff randomly falls over. This is either, dude, I'm telling you, it's either Slenderman or it's Jason Voorhees. It has to be one or the other. Regardless, I know that if be like this has to be worth it because nobody thought that behavior was going to make what like a 10-hour stream of this of just looking at this cabin and waiting for random stuff to go by. Whatever this chapter is or whatever they have planned going on, it has to be something huge.
If they're doing all this for a character that's not worth the hype, oh my god, I can't imagine the hate behavior is gonna get. I saw so many Twitch streamers, stay up late because in the European times, it was like 4 when this stream started, and we thought we were gonna get like another dev commentary where they talk about maybe potential updates in the game and whatnot. Nobody expected this to just look at a cabin for the next 8 hours while subtitle or cryptic things are going on.
What if they walked up? What if they walked up to the camera from behind?
That would be scary. That would be very scary. And also, I can definitely see that because they've been doing a bunch of like cryptic stuff and a bunch of scary things. Like, they had trees falling down, the screen staticking, uh, even some of the boards fell. So yeah, it's definitely not out of the ordinary. Regardless, I'm hoping something big happens here because I don't plan on streaming this for the next like 3 hours. I'm sorry, I got stuff I gotta do.
I think there's another person in the stream.
Yeah, I think so too. They're probably just very quiet. That's how some people are when they excuse me. Yeah, that's how some people are when you're streaming. Not everybody person. Jesus, I can't talk. It is 5 in the morning. But not every single person is going to talk when they join a stream. You know what I mean? Some people like to chat in streams, and some people just like to watch. Okay, so the light is still there. We had like 2 people come in with flashlights looking around the area. They're gone now. The fog has kind of died down a bit. Like, oh man, dude, behavior. You're teasing us, dude. All I know is that this better be worth it. This better be worth it. Now, the light is still flickering. Yeah, you're talking about how you think the views sometimes bug out on YouTube. It says right now that there's only 1 person watching, but then like a couple of seconds ago, it said that there were 4 people watching. Now we just gotta sit here and be ominous and just look at this random freaking. What was that? The trimmer. Oh my god! Is somebody else watching? Did y'all hear that? I swear I'm not going crazy. I think I heard somebody whispering in my ear. Check your house. No, no. Listen, as much as I want to check my house, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Like you hear that, right? Like, okay, if you're not wearing headphones, I can see how you're not hearing that. But do you hear that? We all hear that. It's gone now, but dude, I promise you, I'm hearing like voices. I'm not going crazy. I swear. By the way, if I check my house, my brother, then I get to miss out on something that potentially happens, you know? See, that's the thing about watching stuff like this. Like when you watch like a specific event that's going on, it literally takes 1 second. 1 second from getting up out of your chair for something drastic to happen. The fog is, well, there ain't really much going on now. The fog is kind of dying down a bit. Is this pre-recorded or not? I don't know. No, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah, it's still live on YouTube. Nobody knows if this is like skip ahead. Yes, please. Here we go. But yeah, nobody knows, dude. It's this is all we got. This is all we got, man. Until behavior decides to freaking nuke us with whatever this chapter is. Dude, I'm telling you, it has to be Slender Man because of all the hints that's sorry, I thought I heard something. Because of all the hints that's going on and all like the vision and statics and whatnot, it has to be I'm telling you, it's either Slender Man or it's Jason. It has to be one or the other. I'm gonna be so upset though if they don't like announce it anytime soon though. I would be very disappointed. Has Dead by Daylight posted another cryptic picture? No, it's been 2 hours. They haven't posted anything since. Nope, they haven't yet to post anything. Do a house tour? Maybe in a video I might. I can't do it. Listen, I can't do it now because everything that I have gifted is. Well, actually, I don't know. Let me think on that. I don't know if I will do a house tour or not. Maybe whenever I move out, I'll do one. I'll definitely do a house tour when I move out, but like as of right now, probably not. I could show you my room though. Not now, but I could show you my room. But to be honest, though, my room doesn't really have much to offer. How long have I been streaming for? Out of curiosity, I've been streaming for about an hour now. Are you in your room right now? Is this just your PC room or your gaming room? Yes. This is just my room in general. I'll show you. Now that I'd be willing to show you. Alright, so as you can see, this is literally my like this is just my room in general. Like you can't see it, but there's a TV right in front of my face. My PlayStation is camera. If I can, my PlayStation is literally right there. I spray painted it. Look at that. Even got my Uncharted 4 right here. Oh, yep, there you go. My Uncharted 4 right there. That's my PlayStation. Something just happened. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Something just happened. Oh my god! Something just happened in the live stream and I didn't hear it or see it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What happened? I heard a light bulb go out. What?
Hold on, no, I gotta go back. What just happened? Oh, the light bulb went out in the house. Weird though. The light bulb. Okay, whatever. That's strange. Bro, the light bulb went out in the house or cabin in this case. But still, that's crazy. But yeah, sorry, to answer your question, I got super distracted right there because I heard that. Yeah, to answer your question, this is just my room in general. Like I have everything in here. And I move out of my house though, or when I get my own crib. When I get my own crib and whatnot though, I want to have like two different rooms. I want to have one where obviously it's like my sleeping room or whatever and whatnot, and the other room will be like my PC where I play games. Hopefully, when I still move out, I'll still have the Thrive to live stream and do all this. I mean, I've been doing this for years, so I don't see that changing. But yeah, I'll definitely give you a house tour of that. You'll also notice, like, if you looked at my other streams and just my background, you'll also notice how, like, I have, like, specific characters that I like. Like, behind me, I have the God of War. I got a God of War poster, and also behind me, I have a Moon Knight mask. So, dude, why the hell did the light bulb randomly go out, though, in the cabin? The light bulb has never. What the hell? Where the light has never been on in the cabin, and all of a sudden it just popped. Wish I had other. I wish I was watching somebody else's stream. If I was watching somebody else's stream right now, let me turn down the volume a little bit. Here we go. No, we just like staring at a cabin ominously for hours, waiting for something cryptic to happen. It's 5:05 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna probably live stream for a little bit longer, then I'm probably gonna get off. What I was meant to live stream earlier today, but uh I don't know. I just couldn't find the motivation to do it. My live streaming schedule is so weird, man. Like I have a lot of people who live in the Philippines that like watch my streams. Yo, Neptune, what's good, my boy? How you doing? But like I have a bunch of people that watch like my streams from the Philippines, and this works out perfectly for them because I think right now it's like 6 in the afternoon or it's like evening time. I think it's evening time for the Filipinos right now. A lot of my fans come from the Filipinos, and I think it's literally because I stream at like the perfect time for them. It's like 5 o'clock where I am in the morning, and it's like what 6 where they're at. Also, I think they're a day ahead of us too. How you doing though, Neptune? Appreciate you for stopping by, my man. We are just sitting here ominously looking at this cabin, waiting for something cryptic to happen. A light bulb just went out a couple of minutes ago, and now we're just right here waiting. Good to hear. You want to talk about a guy uneven? You want to talk about a guy that plays Geometry Dash? I think Neptune like plays that game like crazy. I think he's the biggest Geometry Dash fan I know. Actually, I think he was the one that recommended me play Geometry Dash. He was like, "Yo, Sonder, you should definitely play Geometry Dash." And I'm like, "Bro, is Geometry Dash really that good of a game? Like, do people really love that game? Like, back then, like." like people like Jacksepticeye. I think Markiplier may have played it. I know Corey Kenshin definitely played it, and I was like, man, is it really that good of a game, or are people just playing it just to play it? Because when a game gets hype for a long time, or when a game gets hype, every single person's gonna play that game. But Geometry Dash is like doesn't really have that big of a fan base. You know what I mean? It is that good of a game. Okay. Yeah, because Uneven was telling me that I should seriously consider playing that game on a stream. I'm like, yeah, I'd be down to, but like, is anybody really gonna rock with it though? Because I mean, no, I think Geometry Dash is just like, it's an old game. You know what I mean? What levels have you? You're talking to Neptune. I haven't even touched Geometry Dash, so if you're asking me that question, your answer is none. Now, since I have both of y'all here, and while we're waiting for God knows what's gonna happen in this live stream, um, are there like levels? I heard in Geometry Dash, there's like levels that are like so hard that it would literally take a person like years or months just to beat. Is that true? I can definitely see myself playing Geometry Dash though, and like tweaking out. Yes, yes. Oh God, dude, that sounds like an absolute nightmare. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, playing that game, I think I would absolutely tweak out. Like, if I got to like at the end of the level and I made one mistake, bro, I would tweak out. Yes, there was a guy who had over 100 and something streams just to beat one level. To beat one level of a hard Geometry Dash stream is crazy. Do you know how much determination you have to have in order to do something like that? Think I could do it. I think I can like play Geometry Dash and play through a certain level, but to the point where it can take months or years, dude. Holy, do you know how much determination you have to do that? Because you have to have the perfect run. You have to be locked in. You can't watch your stream or your chat because obviously that would mess up your run. There's just so many things that just go into that. I think his name was like Vortox. Interesting. The only Geometry Dash like stuff that I've seen people do is like the ones where like the brain rot runs, you know what I mean? Like the brain rot ones where like when you first start off you have to click like 100 times in order to get through the next part, or the levels that are just like impossibly hard. Like search up Doggy Grief. He stated Grief about 2 years ago and has yet to beat it. I'll check it out in a moment. Doggy Grief. He said grief. Oh, jeez. Let's leave it with my phone real quickly. Dasher Doggy talks about his situation with grief. It should have been done by now. Dude, holy. Apparently, it wasn't there like a 9-year old. Apparently, there wasn't. There was like a 9-year old that beat it before him or something. Holy hell, dude. If that is what it looks like,
From what I've seen, I can definitely see how it's taking him some time, dude. Oh my gosh. I think what makes that so hard is the fact that like I don't know if it was the right one, but like everything looks so dark. You know what I mean? Also, this looks demonic. Holy. Dude, this looks demonic. What in the world? Who's better, Doggy or Zoink? I don't know. You're right. You're gonna have to ask Neptune that question. Like I said, I have no idea. I had no idea about Geometry Dash. I had no idea that Geometry Dash had this big of a fan base. So you're gonna have to ask him. But just Geometry Dash, man. You know what? I'll consider buying it. How much is it? It's only $5. What? It also supports Xbox control. Okay, I'm a console player, so I don't know if would it be better to play the game on console or keyboard and mouse controller. Search up Stereo Madness. It's the hardest level. Probably Zoink. I'll check it out in a moment. Uneven. $3 on mobile. Well, if I plan on live streaming the game, then I'm gonna have to play it on PC. So, and on Steam, it costs like $5. I mean, brother, the game is less than $10. I'm not finna trip out if it's on PC or if it's like $3 on mobile and $5 on PC. That's chump change. I have not been paying attention to the screen. Has anything been interesting been happening ever since the light bulb went out? You know what, chat? You know what? I'll dedicate a Geometry Dash stream. How about that? You know what? A guy that has never played Geometry Dash once in his life. Here, I'll make a stream eventually. Probably next time I stream, or I don't know. My streaming schedule is so like whack that I just live stream whenever. Stereo Madness appeared on the screen. Oh, for like 1 second. Oh, you gotta be a different type of sane in order to be doing this, man. Like, the only person that I can definitely see doing this, like staying up and waiting this long just to find out who the killer is, or like Dead by Daylight, whatever they have planned, has to be like live streamers or just people that are just like way too dedicated into this game, man. Because never mind. You know what? Let me not even say anything. Let me not even just say anything, because when I say something, something like that happens. There's a flashlight on the far left, by the way. Yeah. In between the trees. Yeah. By the way, sorry, Neptune. I don't know if I told you this by the time you entered the stream. So I think you know what Dead by Daylight is. If you're a gamer, I'm sure you know what it is. Well, they're celebrating their 10th anniversary by starting up this cryptic live stream. When we first started the live stream, or when they first started the live stream, it looked like this. This is what the cabin looked like, and this was 8 hours ago. Obviously, as you can see, you know the sun's out, looks a lot better now. But now, if we fast forward it to live, as you can see, it's a lot darker. It's foggy. There's a weird light in the area right there. So yeah, now we just sit here and we're just waiting for anything cryptic to happen. I ain't gonna lie though, behavior is definitely cool for doing this at like 4 a.m. for European people. But yes, between those trees, we can definitely see that there's a light and obviously the fog and whatnot. The light bulb went out in this area, but now we just wait and see if anything else interesting happens. Would you rather watch this live stream or watch paint dry, brother? Brother, listen. Is there even a difference? I mean, at least when I'm watching this, at least something random happens every like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? This is like this video that I'm watching right now is the equivalent of 10 hours of watching a video, but then it's silently broken up by like I don't know a scream or something like that. That's quite literally what this stream is right now. So to answer your question, I'd rather watch live stream because at least some cryptic things are going on and you can kind of piece the puzzle together. When you're watching paint dry, you know you just you just watch paint dry. You know what I mean? But but both are pretty boring. Did y'all hear that? I know I ain't tripping. I know. I heard that. Like a white screen, but occasionally Omni-Man says, "Are you sure?" Yes, that is perfect. Is that not the equivalent of what we are watching right now? Like it's literally the equivalent, pretty much. Because all we're doing is just watching a blank screen, and then randomly throughout the hours of watching it, something happens. Are you sure? Are you sure? Speaking of memes, somebody said that my guy Cube, shout out to Cube. Cube said that in one of my live streams I should try to do the sun meme. You guys know that meme with Anthony Mack where he stares at the screen and he's like, he's staring at it and he's smiling like he knows something he shouldn't. Cube said that I should do something like that in my stream. Instead of it just being like, son, it's like, son, journalism. They should do that. Somebody should definitely do that. Like, I do the pose, and then somebody just photoshops or just uses AI, because literally everybody uses AI. And put me in there. That'd be pretty cool. Dude, brother, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I feel like I'm like Dead by Daylight just has me on a leash just watching this because I want to play like another game, but I'm more interested to see what's going on here. It's really ironic that I'm watching this stream on my channel because I haven't made a Dead by Daylight video in quite literally years. I've tried to make one, excuse me, I tried to make one on my PC, but my PC sadly is just not good enough to do both, like both live stream and play.
DVD at the same time. But yeah,
Or like trying to sleep occasionally, but your dad occasionally walks in. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Literally, that's what I'm saying though. That not the equivalent of what we're watching right now? Because what we're doing, literally just in a cabin waiting for any cryptic thing to happen. And then you want to know what's going to happen? All the people that are watching this and obsessing over it is going to be like, "Oh my god, look, the pixel in the tree changed. Oh my god, there's I don't know, there's a face in the window or something." You get what I'm trying to say? I am curious though. Like I know it's been going on for hours, but I'm curious if like behavior will like flip it up and like we'll actually get to see something happening. Because on their Twitter, like I mentioned, they're posting a bunch of like cryptic photos. Um, that don't really share a lot, to be honest. I wish I could pull it up, but I can't. They literally just made another one. Yeah, they just made another cryptic post like 24 minutes ago. And in the cryptic post, it's just a shovel and a bed. I gotta say though, I'm really happy that you guys are here taking this time to watch this with me because like you can't imagine how bored I would be just sitting here, just waiting for something to happen. At least, while I'm talking to y'all, I have something to do while looking at this shed. It's even funny because people on Twitter and people in general are just like crying about it, saying, "Bro, behavior, please. I gotta go to bed in the morning. I have work in the morning, bro. Please, just reveal what you have to reveal." Now, dude, I'm excited for the upcoming month or weeks, excuse me. For those who don't know, PlayStation is currently dropping a state of play this June, and then 3 days after that, the Summer Game Fest is happening. So hopefully we get to see some more AAA titles, and hopefully we get to see some actual good games on there. I have high hopes for the state of play, though. I'm definitely gonna make a short about that. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, what was that? Whoa! You know what this Hold on, we got to go back and look at that. Hold on. Now that's something worth going back and looking after. What the hell? Is it gonna show? Did I go back too far? Okay, there we go. Okay, let me see. Whoa! What could this mean? What could this mean? And it just goes right back to normal. Dude, dude, what could this mean? I'm so confused. I think that. I think that's going to happen more and more, and then eventually just going to reveal the character when it happens one more time. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But that's all we can do at this point. Just wait and see. The Upside Down from Stranger Things. Nope, 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 nope. They're not. There is no way. Listen, the last character that just came out for Dead by Daylight was Stranger Things Chapter 2. There is no way they're gonna do a Chapter 3. Like, listen, no offense, I'm sorry, but there is no way behavior. Sorry, I thought I heard footsteps. There is no way behavior made this nearly 10-hour stream for this to be another chapter of Stranger Things. It has to be something amazing. Or just something that blows people out of the water. That's probably the most entertaining thing, though. That's definitely happened out of all of this, though, because Jesus, that was intense. But yeah, it can't be Stranger Things. Like, it would be if it is Stranger Things. Like, that would be a very big disappointment. But it is a good guess, though. I do see what you're coming from for Stranger Things. Man, I need to start uploading more Dead by Daylight videos to my channel. It was scary. Yeah, that's another thing about streaming on Twitch. Twitch, you can. Oh man, dude, streaming on Twitch is so beneficial. I should really consider or seriously consider streaming on Twitch one of these days instead of YouTube. Just try out Twitch and see how that goes. I wonder which one I'd do better on, or which one would be more better, live streaming on Twitch or live streaming on YouTube. Because something that I've noticed about YouTube is like Moist Critical made a video about that. He actually made a video describing you can multi-stream Neptune. I've tried that, bro. I've tried. I've tried to multi-stream, but I don't know why, but OBS doesn't have like a built-in like system or something to like multi-stream. I want to. Trust me, I really, really, really want to live stream on Twitch, but I can't. I just can't. Maybe I need to like mess around with the settings a bit more and whatnot in order to like see what's working and whatnot, and maybe that'll work. But I'm also relying on a bunch of other things too. I'm hoping that my PC is strong enough to handle both Twitch and YouTube. I'm hoping because like look, I looked right, and I don't really have like much more to do to become a Twitch partner. Because I think in order to become like a Twitch partner, you need to have 50 followers, which I'm really close to having on Twitch. You need to have a constant amount of people watching you per, excuse me, amount of people watching you per stream. You also just need to live stream consistently, and I think that's how you become a Twitch partner. Plus, like I said, Twitch is just better overall for streaming. Like, something I've noticed is that like when you live stream both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, Twitch is better if you want more people watching you while you're actually live. Like that's what I've noticed. But if you wanna live stream on YouTube, YouTube is better when it comes to like VODs. Like after the stream is done, that's when you start getting the views. Moist Critical made a video about it, like, and he showed how much he made in a stream. Excuse me. Moist Critical made a video about it, and he showed like how much he made on a Twitch stream, and he even said that himself. Twitch is better if you want to have people watching you while you're live. YouTube is better if you want to have people. Well, YouTube is just better when it comes to like VODs and like getting it recommended to people's feeds afterwards. By the way, Neptune, I appreciate you for the appreciate that, man. I appreciate the Twitch follow. Dude, holy hell, I haven't live streamed on Twitch in 6 years. Holy crap, that's insane. That's actually insane. Appreciate you for following me though, man. That means so much to me. There is nothing better than being a small content creator and people like supporting you and watching your stuff, dude. It makes you feel like you're doing something right. So I really do appreciate that. Alright, it is currently 5:33 in the morning. If nothing interesting happens in the next like 10 to 15 minutes, yeah, if nothing happens in the next 15 minutes, dude, I'm probably just gonna get off, or I'm probably gonna stop. I am happy that I saw that though. I really am happy. Your Twitch stream title is still getting dubs with the boy McCoy starring Star Wars Battlefront. Dude, how the hell do you know that? Dude, oh my god, that was such a long time ago. How the hell do you remember that? Oh man, that's my boy, dude. Oh my god, McCoy. Oh my god, that's my boy. It still shows on webpage. It does? Really? I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I'll have to look into that because on my screen, on my Twitch chat, I don't have nothing. Like it's just dead. Like that's all you see when you pop up my channel. Huh. Okay, I'll look into that actually. Thank you for letting me know, Neptune. I appreciate that. Hmm. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I'm looking right now, and yeah, I see nothing. You have to go into your offline chat to see the title on PC. I don't know how to do that on mobile. Okay. Wow, hold on. I'm looking at a lot of settings right now in my set, like for Twitch. There is so much. Yeah, I can see my activity feed. It says that you followed me a couple of minutes ago. Oh, no wonder why I don't have any eligible points. It says I have to be. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Like I said, thank you for letting me know. So far, nothing interesting has happened ever since the screen kind of bugged out for us. Um, it seems like even the fog has kind of disappeared for a bit. Dude, I have no idea who this killer could be. Because I know for a fact Jason nor Slenderman has the ability to like make the world just out of nowhere just levitate and just do all that, dude. So, like I have no idea. Like I am completely stumped on what this could be. I have no idea. Whatever it is though, I'm hoping it's something good. So in order to have, actually, I was gonna ask chat this, but I don't think anybody knows the answer to it. I was going to say, so do you know perchance that you have to have like, do you have to have like a certain amount of followers in order to have like points activated for your chat? Because it says right here, Sonderlism has disabled their rewards. Don't worry, you're still. What do you mean? Yeah, yeah, dude. That's the issue with mobile. You don't get to have the whole potential of what you're doing here or being on a desktop. There's only one options. Still can't believe that's the title of my stream name on Twitch, though, man. That was years ago. Man, you talk about a throwback. That is a throwback. That was when I didn't even have a laptop at that time. I was still live streaming on my PlayStation. Which, by the way, I would not recommend doing that. Especially, well, I mean, I would recommend doing it if you're like if you're starting off streaming, but if you're like getting more into streaming, I wouldn't recommend doing that because unfortunately there are just so many limitations that PlayStation has when it comes to streaming. Like for instance, you can't like when you live stream on console, you can only play one game at a time. I remember the console streams. I'm glad you did too, dude. That was, oh my god, those were peak days. Also, it was also pretty weird because I had a lot of weird people joining my streams at that time. So honestly, I kind of hope that I say that, but you're always gonna like as a live streamer, you're always gonna have like weird people joining your streams or people just trying to troll and whatnot. But oh dude, what sucks about like streaming on console is that you can't excuse me, you can't play multiple games at once. Like if you want to play like Minecraft, you can do that, but if you want to switch over to a different game like Dead by Daylight, you can't do that. You literally have to end the stream in order to switch over to a different game. I know there's some ways that you can bypass that, but dude, like, come on, like, nobody wants to, uh, yeah, no, like, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to end a live stream, start up another live stream, and do all that over again, dude. Oof. To be fair, that was like 2020. Why is the chat about geometry? YouTube. Hey man, what's going on? How you doing? We just had a conversation about Geometry Dash. I know the stream is about Geometry Dash. I know the stream is about Dead by Daylight, but my chatters were just telling me about like Geometry Dash and just telling me like what I should and shouldn't be doing. I asked them like, does Geometry Dash like, is it that good of a game? It does it have that big of a fan base? And Neptune and Uneven were both telling me like, yes, yes, bro, the game is 100% worth it. That's what they were saying. They were like, yes, dude, play it. It's 100% worth it. And then that's when they started telling me about like what maps are pretty hard because I heard that there's like some maps in Geometry Dash where like it can literally take you years and months to finish it, depending on the person. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. As a person who's never played Geometry Dash, it would be a good video to make or live stream. It could turn into a video though. And now what we're doing is we're just sitting here waiting in this cabin, waiting for anything good to happen. I still have no idea who this killer is going to be. Like, I have no idea. I genuinely do not have any idea who it could be. I wonder how many people are currently watching the Dead by Daylight stream on Twitch. Like, it's been going on for hours, and I think it still has like 10,000 people watching it. Dude, it still has 23,000 people watching it right now. Holy hell. Holy crap, dude. Well, the fog has gone completely away. That's something. Brother. Have you seen Iron Lung, like the film adaptation? No, I have not. I need to, though. I really need to. I don't know why I haven't watched it yet, but I really need to. Why do you bring it up? I heard that something was going on with Iron Lung. I never watched the video though, but I just heard something was going on. Is it like not on any live streaming services anymore? I honestly wouldn't mind playing the game. Still waiting for the digital release. Dude, the digital release hasn't came out for it yet? Seriously? I thought it did. Well, I guess that's what Markiplier made his video on. I know he made a video talking about it, like I've mentioned, but I have no idea what he talked about in the video because I never watched it. But no, I was not one of the fortunate people to watch it in theaters. I guess now the best thing to do is to just simply just wait for it to come out on digital or any other platforms and then go from there. But yeah, sadly, no. But I will watch it eventually, though. I will 100% watch it. There are so many, excuse me, there are so many things that I have yet to catch up on. I have yet to catch up on. I've been, you know what I've been watching a lot recently? I've been watching a lot of Daredevil. I've been watching a lot of Born Again recently, so that's something. I've been watching that. Dude, I need to start getting on my anime arc, dude. I haven't watched like any good animes in a hot minute. I mean, I say that, but I haven't watched anime in a long time. Like I'm talking about, it's been years since I watched anime. But yeah, yeah. Why do you ask? Are you just asking because Markiplier made a video about it recently, explaining his situation with it and why he hasn't, why he, I'm guessing why it's not on digital media yet?
Despite the circumstances and the budget they had, though, I did hear that the movie was really good. I heard Mark played the role very good. I heard, I honestly I haven't heard anything negative about it.
Just curious if you saw the
Theoretical release.
theatrical.
Nah, I haven't. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you right now. I rarely go to movies and watch like Jesus, I can't speak. I'm sorry. It's like 6 in the morning where I'm at. I rarely go to movies and watch the theatrical release anymore. In fact, the only movie that I'm probably gonna go like actually see in theaters now, unless like my parents or somebody wants to go watch a movie with me for some odd reason, the only movie that I'm definitely gonna go see the moment it comes out is Doomsday. Doomsday is a movie where like I have to watch it. Like if you're a huge Marvel fan and if you've watched Infinity War, Endgame, or just kept up with any of the Marvel stuff in general, you have to watch Doomsday. I really want to watch Doomsday.
Yeah, that's valid. Gotta make up for missing Infinity War and Endgame on cinema. Oh, brother, you missed Endgame and Infinity War in cinema, dude.
Dude, when Doomsday comes out, if you are a huge Marvel fan, dude, you have to go to the movie theaters to see that. You have to. Like that's a once in a lifetime thing, man. You have to go to the movie theaters to watch that. I mean, sure, you can watch it on the digital version or whatnot, or wait for it, but nah, dude. If you want the full experience of a movie, especially one that you're hyped about, dude, you have to go to the movie theater. The reason why I don't go to the movie theater anymore is because, I mean, not only do we have digital services now for pretty much damn near everything, but I mean, dude, the prices for movies nowadays are just so like overpriced, man. Like, I think buying popcorn, like I bought like a medium popcorn and a drink, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it costs like $30 or $40 for the popcorn and drink. And I'm like, bro, there is no way that these guys are charging this much for freaking popcorn and a drink. And it's not even like a large drink either. It's like a medium size. Like, dude, like, come on, man. And like, nobody wants to pay all that money for some popcorn. That's why people be thieving and sneaking in stuff in the theaters because they don't want to pay all that money. But yeah, man, I've been catching up on a lot of stuff, dude. I've been catching up on Marvel stuff. Dude. I still need to watch the Batman movie that came out like 4 years ago. I still have yet to watch that. The one with Robert Patterson. Yeah, I have yet to watch that. I need to watch that too. So that goes to show you how like how far I am when it comes to certain things.
I remember when people made fun of the casting for the Batman.
Dude, I remember that too. I remember when people made fun of Robert Patterson for being the Batman. And just people saying like, dude, there's no way this dude from Twilight can play the Batman and or can play Batman and do it good. And then guess what? When the movie came out, dude, he played a phenomenal Batman. Not only Batman, but Bruce Wayne in general, dude. He played him amazingly. That's why I tell people don't judge a book by its cover. Because when you look at the movie and when you look at Batman, that truly, you can truly say that, yeah, that's Batman right there. He looks like Bruce Wayne. He carries the dark and gritty atmosphere that Gotham and Batman has, and he's perfect. I like him as Batman. Also, he's quite literally the only Okay, sorry, I thought I heard something on the video, but he's quite literally the only Batman that actually follows the no killing rule. Like Christian Bale's Batman has killed someone. Zack Snyder's Batman has definitely killed someone. I think the 1989 version of Batman has killed someone. So yeah, dude, it's the perfect Batman movie. I don't think it's better than The Dark Knight with Christian Bale, obviously, and Heath Ledger, but it is a really good Batman movie. Well, I bet it's a really good Batman movie because everyone has been praising the movie. They're also starting to work on the second chapter of that of the Batman. Apparently, it's going to take place in winter time, so that'll be interesting. Okay, it's been about what 15, 20 minutes, and so far nothing else has happened in these woods besides the freaky Stranger Things stuff that was going on. Yeah, nothing is going on. Dude, honestly though, I can't wait to start multi-streaming on Twitch. I'm praying, like I am absolutely praying that I'm able to multi-stream on both Twitch and YouTube. The only issue that I'll have with multi-streaming is that I'm only going to be live streaming off of one what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm only going to be live streaming off of one monitor. So if I have to go back and forth to see who's typing in chat, like in Twitch and typing on YouTube, it's going to be a bit of a hassle. Because for those who don't know, I don't use my laptop to look at like chat. I use my phone. So I'm gonna have to go through my phone, go on Twitch, and go through my phone and look on YouTube to see who's talking and whatnot. It's gonna be a lot to handle. Is this not a multi-stream? I thought this was a multi-stream based on your Twitch comment minutes ago, dude. Wait, I made a Twitch comment minutes ago? Oh, no. You must be talking about when Neptune followed me. Dude, Cube, I've tried, man. Listen, I've tried to multi-stream, and I don't know what's going on with my, laptop, dude. It just won't work. I think I'm not really a laptop, nerd, and I know, every single error or every single problem when it comes to laptops. I'm still getting the hang of everything with it, you know what I mean? For being a console player for many, many, many years. So, no, this isn't a multi stream. I wish it was, but it's not. But this week, though, I can promise you I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure, the next few streams are multi streams because I need to know if my PC can handle it or not. Because from now on, if my PC can handle live streaming both on Twitch and on YouTube, I guarantee you that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. And I'm probably going to focus more on Twitch because Twitch is just, like I said, Twitch is just way better when it comes to streaming. YouTube is just better for bots and stuff like that. I also noticed a lot of big time YouTubers who have obviously made it, became a full time content creator. I noticed that most of them don't even do multi streams. They just do one platform only. Like most people that I've watched live stream solely on Twitch. Some do it on YouTube. Some do it on Kick, which I hear that Kick is something that people only go to when you get booted off of YouTube and I don't know, Twitch or something like that. But yeah, dude. Oh my god. I wonder is it possible? Oh my god, bro, you just unlocked my mind. I wonder if I could do Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok at the same time.
I know for sure TikTok would go. Like, dude, the streams I've seen on TikTok would be popping, bro. Oh my gosh. Especially if I can get that on my if I can get that on my computer, oh my god, that would be awesome. Why have I never thought of these things, man? As a streamer, you have to take advantage of everything you can get. Because I feel like I get the most like out of all of my social medias, I feel like you can I feel like TikTok is like the best, like when it comes to pulling in views and whatnot. You can. I know a girl who multi streams Twitch and TikTok. Okay, but do you know someone that does YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok? Can you? Can you do that? If you can do that, I'm going to do everything in my power, dude, to make sure I can do that. I don't care what I have to do. If I gotta go through my computer, download like 50 bajillion things, dude, I'm gonna do it. Because the last time I streamed on Twitch was 6 years ago. That's gotta change. I'm sorry. Like that has to change. I don't know about that part, but maybe I don't really know what stops it. Oh, don't worry, Keem. I'll look into it though, man. I'll look into it after I'm done streaming and doing whatnot. After I'm done streaming, I might record. I'm gonna record a little bit of Lego Batman, and then I'll probably look more into it. I also got some. Well, I got some errands I gotta run today, so I've been a very busy man, dude. Like, trust me, I've been wanting to stream, but then like I said, sometimes I just get motivation to do streaming, and then it just goes away. And then sometimes I do want to stream, but then the hype just goes away. It's whatnot, and I have a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Well, kinda. It is currently 6 o'clock, and nothing has happened in these woods. Nothing. Dude, so many like Dead by Daylight content creators are not even like playing, are not even like live streaming anymore because this has been going on for so long. Honestly, I don't blame them though, because I'm probably gonna get off too. I mean, I can only imagine trying to stream this for like 8 hours and looking at this cabin. I'm about to. I mean, I'm live streaming it for about what, an hour or two now, and I'm already getting bored of it. Okay, I'm gonna give this 5 more. All right. On a serious note, I'm gonna probably give this about 5 more minutes, and then after the 5 minutes are up, I'm gonna go ahead and get off stream. I know I said 15 minutes, but Yeah, now I'm serious. 5 minutes. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. If nothing happens, I'm done. Hey, is it starting to get brighter all of a sudden? I think so. Yeah, I think it's starting to get brighter all of a sudden. All right, 3 more minutes. Hope something interesting happens. Yeah, so far nothing else as interesting is happening. Hopefully, Dead by Daylight does something interesting here with the woods. Or, like I said, I have no idea who this killer could potentially be anymore. At first, I thought it was Jason or Slender Man, and I still think it could potentially be one of those things. Maybe it could be, I don't know, Pennywise, but I'm starting not to see it, you know? But yeah, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream though, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I got stuff I gotta do today. It's well 6. It's 6 in the morning. It's so funny. I meant to have this stream as a Batman stream, but then I got too carried away because I wanted to see what else behavior had planned. But now I'm just at the point where I don't even care enough to watch the rest. Well, I do care, but obviously not on stream. I'm tired. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I have no idea what the next stream's gonna be. It might be Batman. It might be something else. I don't really know. And I'll make it up as time goes by today. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Look, I appreciate everybody for taking time out of the day to watch me and just watch whatever the hell was in the woods. But yeah, I gotta go though. I'm tired and I'm just really sleepy. But all right, I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. Uh, Bye, Sonder. Bye, Neptune. I'll see you later, my man. Goodbye to anybody else that's potentially watching the stream. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I need to go get some rest. So, yeah. I don't know when I'll go live again. It might be today. It might be tomorrow. It'll be sometime soon, though. I can promise you that. Hopefully by the next time I'm streaming again, I'll be multi-streaming. God's will, if He will allow that to happen. All right, though. I'm out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And yeah, all right. Peace out. Love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all next stream or any other time y'all decide to come by. All right, I'm out. I love y'all once again. And just goodbye.